They've got Yusuf Nurkic. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's MP, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coaches drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
When you talk about what it means to dominate, MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's Durant, coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
White with a steal. Pass to Durant with the teardrop. Count the basket.
Oh, Durant reaches deep into the bag of tricks on that one. I mean, I'm not surprised by any shot he hits these days.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Durant. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Driving inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into third place for most points in a season. Just amazing. Durant for three. The rebound by Gomez. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Simons. Durant against Kuminga. The three is up. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 7 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Gomez. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. 12 points for him.
Only 1 miss to the first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Denver delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And so here is Chicago. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on MP. Here's White. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooting. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Look at who's out there now for Chicago. Williams comes in for Buzelis, and it's Grimes in for White. Now here's MP. In the game against Denver, very impressive. And the basket by Hield.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Simons passes to Smith. Simons outside. Pass to Smith. Outside Grimes. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Durant. Back to Grimes. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got his fourth rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. Simons with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one drops.
Well, in addition to his scoring ability, Simons is a capable passer, and I like seeing him get his teammates involved early.
And that one's good. Green.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Simons up top, defended by Podziemski. Grimes with the ball. MP's there. Grimes, the pass to Williams. 1 second left. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to... And the Bulls also making a change. Buzelis has checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Brandon Podziemski out there with MP, and it's Hield in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays.
Here's Buzelis, guarded by Hield. 5 on the clock. Outside Grimes. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. White can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
MP making the long-range connection.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
White on the wing, covered by MP. White, good. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The Bulls trail by 11. White with it. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
MP against White. Outside Grimes. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
White with the steal. Pass to Grimes. Back to White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Buzelis. Green with the defensive effort.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. BA, back to you.
tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. And the Warriors make some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Butler. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. Then for Chicago, Durant comes in for Williams, and Simon has subbed in for White. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Outside Curry, the three, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Huff. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Gomez. Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Simons passes to Huff. Chicago passing it around. Simons against Curry. Launches it. Rebounded by Nurkic.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's MP. The kick out. Curry. Pass to MP. The three. Another three for Golden State.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Simons outside. Now here's Grimes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Grimes has got 7 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. More 2K action in just a moment.
Let's hear it for the participants.
And welcome to halftime with the
Whoever makes it, get it right in the beginning. We don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
The defense has...
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kobe White out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Smith in at the center position.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And so Simons will bring it. Up for the Chicago Bulls. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hand.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And here's Simons outside. The Bulls with another miss.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
MP with it. Now guarded by Simons. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Simons. No points so far. To the inside. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night. It's stolen by Nurkic. Up the floor. Jumps up. And MP throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
For 3, Durant. Warriors with the rebound.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Great work by MP getting into the body of the defender and drawing the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for MP. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. White. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Gomez. And MP throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Durant looking around. Six on the shot clock. Pass to White. Shot is up. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP right side. And he lays it up and in. Gomez has got 46.
And they're really working the paint now.
Outside Durant. And again, no good by Chicago.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up. Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with a scoring.
And a nimble play by White, able to somehow adjust to the foul and still make the basket.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Nurkic. Draymond Green comes in for Butler. Hields checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Simons passes to Smith. Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. Gomez has got 52 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Simons deciding where to go with it. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 20-5 run. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Hield against Durant. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside Podziemski. Pass to MP. And that comes off the assist by Green. MP's got 57 points. Here's Simons. Still no points. Outside, Williams. Now Durant. Drives to the hoop. Durant draws the double. He's off on that one.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Simons outside. Great D that time from Podziemski.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find.
Checked in for the Warriors. Then for Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Huff. Durant comes in for Williams, and it's White in for Simons. And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter.
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. MP is out there with Brandon Podziemski, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. The Golden State with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Here's White. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
From deep, MP, and got it! Another basket! 71 points, and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
White against MP. Nifty move, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, the basket has looked big to White tonight. I mean, he's gone off, and they should just keep feeding him.
Here's Gomez. Again, Golden State.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
White can't hit. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And the basket by MP.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
White on the wing, covered by MP. The 15-footer. White missing again. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
Clock at 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
And just a prolific score. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Simons checked in. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And the three-pointer goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Simons outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we know he can hurt you from outside, but Simons also showing you a nice touch inside.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kevin Durant.
He throws good from Durant. That one's no good. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're up. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Here's Gomez. And it's good. He hits another one.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's...
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
I was just trying to stay active on the glass. We were able to force them into some tough shots and get enough misses to come out on top tonight. That's what the culture is here. Each of us doing small things together so we can do big things when playoffs come around.
Well, it's paying off, MP. Well done.
Big bucks.
Over to you, B.A.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
All right, MP. Your body's still quote.
I'm feeling great. Got the win.
Yeah, and you outplayed a great player in your position, too.
Facts.
Okay. Now, I know when it comes first, but, we're doing this series on proving you're the best player in your position. Let's hear about it.
Okay, well, I know this topic might rub some people the wrong way, but being a pro athlete is about more than just winning or losing. That's the baseline. But we work hard, and we want to be the best at what we do. Too many guys feel like they're not supposed to say that, but it's true. We're showmen. We're out here, we're just trying to shine.